Hey guys, it's Gus, and Mod 21's coming, or I'm sorry, Mod 22. I keep forgetting there was a Mod 21. Um, we already know what the public sentiment is. You know, I'm a unique perspective, though. I'm very much looking forward to it. I've been using the same build, almost exactly the same since for the last year and a half since we had our last trial. You know, this is Avernus, Valenhof, Undermountain, Valenhof. Oh, shit, this was before Under. This was Undermountain. T3 was Valen or Avernus. This is Vault of Stars, but that is just an item level, not a build change. I am using these for my AoE, but on single target. I'm almost starting to wonder if Music Box is I can't figure it out. It's a tie. You could be using this or box. So it's not a change. Everything they've given us is very cosmetic. Just item level increase, nothing different to our builds, with the exception of the Band of Air. Holy shit, that's a game changer. And so we've been super, super, super stagnant, and I'm looking forward to finally getting to do something different with my build. I know a lot of people, it's the cost. Yeah, I got it. I'm very fortunate. I've made a lot of videos about alts and the power of an alt army, the cold wards. You know, it's uh, cold wards. During we're under 600K during Black Friday, and I got a bunch of those. I'm not worried about it, but I know not everybody's in that same position. I mean, it's kind of disappointing though. That some of the things they're doing are disappointing from my perspective, and I know I don't speak for the majority. you know, Back when they gave us the combat rework, anybody who was around, there was a lot of bullshit. I mean, they messed up a lot, and they made these really empty promises that have all fall right on their faces. Everything they said, the reasons why they were doing it were complete bullshit. Improved scaling. Scaling's never been worse. Easier to understand stats. Are you kidding me? Go to Reddit. Every other day there's a question about stats because it doesn't make sense. How come when you go up an item level, your stats go down? How can a 25K item level tune demolish a 60K item level tune every single time in random queues? People don't get it. Their stats are very confusing. I mean, people have made entire spreadsheets and charts and what do you call it? PowerPoints of how to understand it. That was easier to gear up. Well, I will say this T3 is insanely expensive. Before the unbind, these are harder to get now than they've ever been. You know, the Band of Air is easy. The T3 66 tier 3 hunts to get the stupid um stamina shirt, it has not been easy at all. Oh yeah, and insignias, it's easy to get mythic insignias, so that's completely bullshit. But the one that strikes the most nerve right now is, I'll read this from their blog. Keep options open for creative and min-max builds. With all the above, we also wanted to leave players plenty of avenues to customize their characters. Holy shit. So they're cutting down the number of offensive enchants from, like, I don't know, 15 to like 5. It's ridiculous. And the reason why it's disappointing is a lot of people say Bile is best in slot. Bile is absolutely not best in slot for DPS in trials. As a matter of fact, every speed build video out there, most of them, nobody is using Bile. It's the least helpful for the group, and so nobody's using it. So we're losing that option. My poor Woven Tail enchantments. Look at these guys. Rank 13. Why would I wear a rank 13? Well, look at they give 288 combined 288 combined ratings. Well, if you go to a rank 15 and we'll go to double, there we go. It only gives 180 combined ratings. So I'm getting 108 to all my offensive and defensive stats multiplied by the number of offensive, which I think is 8. So I'm getting 800 of offensive stats times 5. So that's 4,000 more offensive stats and 4,000 more defensive stats from the Wovens. And we're losing that, you know. We're just losing a lot of our ability ways to customize our builds, which is unfortunate. But there is a plus side. This is called a new mod, and it's just the only change to our builds is our enchant upgrade. Well, actually, as an HR, I'm very excited because we are getting closer and closer and closer to the old days where we had a stat was called recovery, which is now called cooldown reduction, um, or what's that? Recharge, right? So our recharge, we're very close on HRs to being back to a pure encounter build with no at wills, which is so fun. And with the new gears and the new utility chat enchant to give recharge, we might be there. But they're taking something else away. Right now, we can slot five rank. We can slot five. I'm sorry, seven rank 15 darks for 35% movement speed on our front page. We won't have that ability anymore because we can only use one utility. And so, they took speed away. It really dumbed down the game, made it less fun. They finally brought speed back. Not all of it, some of it. Now we're losing it again. I've addressed it on the forums. I already know they'll tell me to eat shit like usual. They won't even respond. That's fine because not everybody cares about speed. But speed is fun. Once you have it, you know it when you lose it. But I digress. Mod 22 is coming, and it's going to be hella expensive, right? We're going to need what are called medallions, and we get medallions by exchanging our old enchantments. Rank 15 will get you 20, a rank 14 will get you 12 medallions. So there's a way to right now to stockpile where I can get 650 rank or 650 medallions right now just from rank 14 enchantments, just by playing the game. And we got about 40, 50 days left, so I can do one a day on an alt. And that is called the well, let me switch tunes. I'll show you. I just finished it. This won't be as long as usual. I'm on PS5, so it's fast now. Not quite as fast as the PC, but we're getting there. Well, closer than we were. Not saying we'll ever get there, but it's nice to hope. So if you do the adventures and do the AI campaign, the second to last quest gives you an enchantment. Pure evil, right? The bane of so many trouble tickets and so many players who have thrown their controllers and keyboards across the room. And that is called the Heart of Fire. Because when you use this, if you use this on your Band of Air, your Band of Air will become bound to character. So everything you use this on becomes bound to character. This enchant should have been burned at the stake. It is pure evil, but it's not. It's going to be worth 12 medallions to get, so you can get the new enchantments. Uh, so if it's almost half the rank 15 right now on PS4, I think it's going around 660, if I'm not mistaken. One sec. 670. So if we do 12 divided by 20 times 670, this enchantment's worth 400,000. This enchantment right now is worth 402,000 diamonds. And guess what? I can get on every single one of my alts. Now, the medallions will be bound to character. So what you'll have to do is take an unbound enchantment from your main, switch it to your alt that has on the Heart of Fire, and then when you exchange your medallions, then you can buy an unbound enchantment that you can send back to your main. Hopefully they don't nerf this. Hopefully this was intended and not unintended. And if it was unintended, apologies to anybody who this may have hurt who had the same idea. But it shouldn't, because this is a shitload of grinding. Um, if, but so here's the deal. You got from today until the end. We don't know the exact date. I'm hearing the 26th, 22nd, somewhere around there in January. Supposedly it's not going to be delayed. Try to get one of these every single day on your alts, and by the time the new mod gets here, you will be stocked full of enchantments. And it's pain because I don't know alts. This. I think they're called. What is this class called now? I keep calling them Arbor. It's a cleric, a devout cleric. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can take your companion gears from your main that has indoms, put them on your alt, and if you have Regis, it's a account wide. Put him on Regis. He'll get everything for you. You'll get through the campaign very fast. It's about an hour, hour and a half, depending. I imagine on a DPS class will be much faster than on a healer. But that's my tip, my way ahead for Mod 21 to you. Feel free to use it. There is risk they could nerf this. Hopefully not. But anyways, stay class, Neverwinter. See you soon.